Alright, what's up guys? We're back for another BBL video. This is my BBL Week 3 battle against Super, coach of the, I think it's Groningen Noctowls? I think that's right, yeah. Groningen Noctowls. You can see our matchup here. Zygarde looks very threatening against his team, seeing that his ground resist is Maractus, which is probably going to be an offensive set, seeing that he has Torkoal. But yeah, let's get into the replay for my weekly battle. Yeah. Alright, so here, looking at his team, I decided that Rotom Wash was probably my best lead. It can Volt Switch on a lot of things, it can Hydro. I thought he was going to lead Rhydon to get up rocks, but he actually leads with Zebstrika, which is actually not good for me, because he can go for I can't really Volt Switch out on this thing. Hydro's not going to do it too much, so I am going to go to Zygarde because that thing walls it, barring an HP Ice, which he does not go for, luckily. He goes for Volt Switch. So I'm able to fire off 1,000 arrows here and do a ton of damage as he goes into Guja, which is very unexpected. It kind of reads that he's Scarf, which kind of plays into this battle later. Me assuming that he's going to be Scarf. But yeah, fearing Scarf I have to switch out because I am banded. He could go for Scarf Ice Beam and just wipe my Zygarde off the field, so I go into my Spadaf Drapion and take that Ice Beam relatively well. Here I am going to go for a knockoff, not Pursuit dropping this thing unfortunately, but fortunately I am going to knock off his Heat Rock, which is going to limit Torkoal a lot. And limit his Sun usage a lot, especially with Maractus, which is actually very threatening for my team, unexpectedly. The only real thing I have for this is Drapion, and Drapion's already doing a lot, trying to cover Yveltal. And so, yeah, so knocking off is actually pretty nice. He is going to go for Will-O-Wisp as I go for Toxic, trading statuses, but I actually don't mind Toxic that much. I mean, Will-O-Wisp that much on Drapion. It does limit my recovery options, but seeing that I only have leftovers to recover on this thing, and I'm not going to use it as an offensive bet. I'm usually going to use it to disrupt mons with knockoff and toxic. So I don't really mind being burned. I'm going to go to Miltank, and again, unfortunately, I don't get burned with that lava plume because I kind of need this to do damage. This Miltank. Whether that's earthquaking it, or earthquaking Torkoal, or as you'll see, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need my attack right here as Maractus comes in, the big threat. As I get up rocks. Now he could have probably told by the damage, been told by the damage that I am not Sap Sipper. I am actually Thick Fat. But he is gonna go for the Hyper Voice, which is sort of unexpected. I thought he was gonna go for the Grass move, which would have done. If it was Solar Beam, it would have done twice as much as Hyper Voice, but oh well. Maybe he's like choiced or something. No, he's not choiced. Never mind. And I know it said he's not choiced. So I don't know. Maybe he just forgot to calc. It happens. I don't calc that much in game, so I probably wouldn't have known that either. But anyway, yeah, Fire Punch is going to do a ton to Maractus, and it's going to force a switch out here into Rhydon. Which takes nothing from Fire Punch, and I'm going to have to switch out here, expecting him to be sort of like a setup variant. He could be like Rock Polish, Swords Dance, which would be very bad if I stayed in with Miltank, because he would just 6-0 me at that point. But yeah, I'm kind of forced to go into Rotom Wash. I could have Volt Switched predicting this switch to Guja, which might have killed because he had Sun Up, but nah, it probably wouldn't have killed anyway. Because the Hydras don't even, yeah, it wouldn't have killed Guja. Anyway, yeah, fearing the Power Whip or the Draco Meteor, I'm gonna go into my Magear now, which eats that up. Now, again, remembering, I'm under the impression that this guy is Scarf, so I'm just gonna go for shift gear here, being like, thinking that I can set up for free, I can probably sweep his team, probably not sweep his team, but probably beat his team down pretty well, but he's actually gonna go for Fire Blast, which was unexpected, and on top of that, he gets a crit. That's terrible for me because I think I lived that Fire Blast pretty well, but you know, I took a risk. I could have Ice Beam for free. I could have knocked him out, not even risked the crit, but I was too scared of Scarf, which it was not. He played that pretty well. He played that bluff pretty well, and that's gonna cost me my Magearna. But I send in Zygarde, get the 1,000 Arrows kill. He goes into Yveltal, which we are going to find out soon is Scarf, because he's going to go for a U-turn, and no one runs U-turn on a non-Scarf Yveltal. I'm going to stay in and go for 1,000 Arrows. Luckily he didn't actually attack, because that Dark Pulse would have done a ton of damage to my Zygarde, probably putting me in complete range right there, so. But he is going to go Torkoal, and I'm going to go for 1,000 Arrows. So Sun is up only 4 more turns with Torkoal's death, which is going to limit his Maractus a lot. Speaking of Maractus, I think he goes into it right now. Yep, he goes into Maractus. Now here I don't make the best play. I switch out because I fear that he can go for HP Ice, or Z Solar Beam, or Solar Beam in general would do a ton. But I go into Alakazam. Specifically I thought that he was going to go for HP Ice. Which is why I went Alakazam, so I could trace his Chlorophyll later and revenge kill that way. But he doesn't go for HP Ice. He actually goes for Z Bloom Doom, which is going to Oko my Alakazam and put me in a terrible position because I'm now lacking my Magearna and my Alakazam. So 2 of my hardest hitters on the team are now just not there anymore, which kind of sucks. But I kind of have to go Miltank here, as he is gonna now not predict me to be Sap Sipper, and he's actually gonna go for the Petal Dance, and that's gonna crit too. So that's 2 unfortunate crits on Pokemon. I should have just gone Drapion there though. I don't know why I went Miltank originally. I just thought that maybe he wouldn't go for Petal Dance, but he did do that, and he did kill my Miltank due to a crit. So, I don't know, maybe I should have gone Drapion first, but I'm gonna go Drapion here and kill the Maractus. So that sets up this game to be a 3-3? I think it's 3-3. Yeah, I have Drapion, Rotom Wash, and Zygarde, and he has Yveltal, Zebstrika, and some other thing. Rhydon, right. He does go what's it called? He does go Zebstrika here, so I'm able to go Zygarde here and hopefully eat the hit, but actually he goes for Overheat, and under the sun and with a critical hit, he is gonna do a ton of damage to my Zygarde, putting me in Zygarde complete range. But I think a normal Overheat would have done that, and I would have been at way more health than what you're gonna see. I'm gonna be at like 60% here, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think the sun did fade, so I am able to go to 1,000 Arrows. Overheat's not going to do that much either way, and he is going to sack his Rhydon here, so Rhydon is going to retire to 2,000 Arrows. I'm just going to go for that. But now he's going to bring in his friggin' Yveltal, which is very scary, because Drapion can't really do much to it. It's burned. Rotom Wash probably dies to it. So we're gonna have to play around this very scary threat by going Drapion first, and then I kind of have to Poison Jab here because it's just my strongest move. Toxic's not gonna really do that much. That Dark Pulse does a ton though. I thought Drapion was gonna eat that up. I am Spit F, but geez, that Dark Pulse did a lot. Luckily though, I can live the next one, which is good for me. Allows me to get this chip off, which is very, very needed. Even if it does like 12, it's it's very nice. I kind of banked on the poison so that E-Speed would have been able to Oko his thing next turn, but fortunately I do not get the poison, and I'm gonna have to go into Zygarde here, hoping against hope that I don't get a crit, or I don't get crit myself. As yeah, I'm just gonna go for E-Speed. He goes for Dark Pulse, and we don't get crit, which is very good because I'm able to go for E-Speed here, knock out the Yveltal, and last but not least, he has what's it called? Yeah, Zebstrika, which I am able to E-Speed for a ton of damage. I am Choice Banded. That is going to do around 60%. Yeah. Which actually puts it into Rotom range. And luckily, I brought Hidden Power Fire, I believe. It didn't really come much into play, but I brought Hidden Power on my Rotom, which is going to allow me to secure the victory. Don't have to worry about any Hydro Pump misses. Yeah. As you can see, Hidden Power fires off, and Rotom is able to secure the 1-0 victory. So yeah, that was a fun game. Super played pretty well. Kind of put me on my toes a little bit, especially with those crits, but I mean, it's not like he would have just flat out lost without those crits. He played a pretty good game, and I was surprised. I was actually, I thought I had a pretty good matchup again in this match, but he brought some techs that really put me on my back foot, especially that Maractus. Getting like, I think he got like 2 or 3 kills with that thing. Very scary threat. I definitely underestimated it, but yeah. That's going to be our week 3 match. Very close win to put us in a 3-0 position. So we are making the playoff run this season. We are not backing down to any competition. So I'll see you guys next week. Week 4, where we play JB Westside and his other Sun team. I had to play Sun this week, and I have to play Sun next week. And this team doesn't really like Sun. Especially since he has Groudon. But yeah, well, I mean, you guys will see it next week. And yeah, until then.